Why did I start this project? I felt there was a gap. I love playing music, but I love the sound, the aesthetics of what sampling brings to a record. For a while, I felt sampling was cheating. Then I faced the reality that the records I loved, made by other people, featured sampling. A lot of it. The realization that followed was that the people who sampled could afford it. I could not. Most of us on indie, small or no labels faced an immediate duality. Go bootleg or go down the road recreating the flavor of the record you wanted to sample. Even huge artists and producers considered the financial and legal implications. Dre famously altered his approach and sound in the 90s after the Bismarcky case. Public Enemy talk about it. There could be no more Paul's Boutiques. So I was faced with this love and need for original music, but also a longing for that sampled sound. That unique signature from an old record that brought something to the process. That interaction with the past. That jam with a bunch of musicians from a different era. Sitting in a bedroom studio alone with a sampler and a keyboard. That art of interacting with a snippet of sound with a feel of its own. I also found that recording myself, a colleague, friend or session musician as a sample for a section of a song didn't feel the same. I went into making mini compositions that referenced all the styles I liked, all the styles I felt hip-hop could carry as a vehicle. The Beastie Boys taught us that. But even when the music was right, the sound wasn't. Not like those records, once sampled. Was it the distance, then records not being me? Or the techniques, studios and spaces used? Was it the interaction in the studio? Was it the dedicated process of making a record at a given moment in time and space that made these artworks of sound greater? Or was it the bold interaction with these foreign objects through the process and tools of sampling that made the difference? Over the years of doing this experimentally as an unsigned and independent and major label artist, I tried varying degrees of getting to that ideal sound, often with legal or commercial restrictions, often with ideological or philosophical limitations, sometimes bravely despite all of them, always humbled by what my heroes were doing. And it definitely helped having one of the most rewarding day jobs a musician could have, teaching it. This frame of mind allowed me an analytical perspective on doing it. It also brought with it the love, energy and inspiration of working with a younger generation. So in the end, I decided to combine a lifetime in music as maker and academic into a single project. This is it, and it's called Hip Hop Time Machine. A doctorate into hip hop record making that looks into the aesthetics of sampled sound and attempts to fuel new records with that energy, that impact and authenticity, that ideal, but through new music. Time traveling back to the techniques, technologies and approaches of the past to energize the present, beyond the musical, legal, sonic, political and financial limitations modern day hip-hop faces. What do I hope to achieve? Well, for starters, a new record, the final sequel to the trilogy, an installment that will come closer to that sound in my head. In all honesty, beyond that sound in my head, to a new sound, one I haven't imagined yet. But also much more, an approach to share with the world of hip-hop, music and record making. A case study in synthesizing the past and present through both making and analyzing. Studying how it was made, but going beyond it, reappropriating it for a new aesthetic, a new context, a new world. Hence, the public-facing nature of this video journal, a space for me to reflect on the process, but also to share my experiments with the world, with you. Hope you will find the journey exciting. I sure don't know where it's going to lead, but I'm calling it catalyxy.